Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Ashby. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman. And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and this one is off and running.
First pitch, 7-11.
And a pitch. It's the call. No balls, 2 strikes. The shortstop takes the ball. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Chases that one out of the zone, and that's the first out.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. First offering, and it just misses. Chop to the right side. Hoskins handles the chance. He'll do it himself. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Dylan Carlson.
This guy's been a very consistent performer at the plate this year. Top 5 in batting average in the National League. And I tell you what, you got to be good, but you also have to be a little bit lucky. And he's been both, spraying balls all over the yard.
Paul Goldschmidt, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys,
he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today on the hill, Miles Michaelis. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Christian Yelich. First pitch misses. Michaelis, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. This one high in the air to left center. It gets down, a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now the number 2 hitter, Sal Frelick. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Fastball for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Runner on the move. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. In the air, left field, down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 0-2 now. That one missing inside. Up the middle, Edman fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Garrett Mitchell.
Big time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
William Contreras stands in now, looks at that one inside. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. Clips the corner and the count 1-2. Runner on at third, 1 gone. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Contreras started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Batting fourth. The shortstop, Willie.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. Misses inside. And that is ball 1. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Next pitch in for a strike and a count 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And Adames swings through that one.
1 ball.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And that's outside. Now 2-2. First and third, 1 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Righty delivers. And another ball. Jake Bauers up next for the Brewers. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now here's Jake Bauers.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
Fastball for a strike. Yelich at third. Contreras at first. 2 out of the inning. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
couple of strikeouts with runners on, sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Ashby back to work. Just missed. And that one fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And the 1-0. Gets to it with a slide to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Two outs, base is empty. This is Dylan Carlson. And that's outside. Two down, nobody on. And that one missing low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Two outs, base is empty. And another ball. Nolan Arenado up next. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side.
Nolan Arenado in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
At the plate, Lars Nootbaar, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two on, 2 outs. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Cards strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. A wind and the pitch. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. And a curve is down and in. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
2-1.
And foul ball. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Stepping in, Garrett Mitchell.
0-1.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's a little high.
It's a good take.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Next for the Brewers, Andrew Monasterio. Breaking ball through there for a strike. The pitch. This to third. Over to Goldie. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Brewers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at American Family Field. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now the left fielder, Jordan Walker. And he deals. Walker in his second season, just 21 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. 0-1 down. 0-1 there. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Slider misses outside. Next offering is downstairs. Kicks and fires. On the ground at first, Hoskins. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
So the lineup flips over. Tommy Edman at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Just off the inside edge. And that's in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
Popped up right side. Terang snags it on the run.
Now that's second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
The batter.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that's down and away. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Donovan off of first with 2 away. The pitch. On the ground to short. To first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. And that is the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals, and we are still scoreless. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's a speed threat. Bryce Terang. The right-hander back to work. That one to first. Goldie takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The batter. The designated hitter.
So the batting order turns over. Christian Yelich digs in now. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That clips the corner.
That's excellent location on a fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Next offering is in for a strike. Upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Sal Frelick. He's 0 for 1. Here's a strike. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. In the air, left field. And that is a foul ball. Michaelis throws to first. Back in there standing. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
A couple of singles back to back. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. And strike one to the catcher.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Over to Edman. And that's two.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Back here in Milwaukee, start of the fourth, here's Nolan Gorman. The pitch. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. For the second.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. That one inside. And 1-1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Leaps at the wall. And he's got it. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Dylan Carlson. That just misses. Ball 1. And a pitch. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Out to short, Adames. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and he's already singled in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fourth inning underway, no score. Next pitch is outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 3-0. Lars Nootbaar waits on deck. Down. And a 4-pitch walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed. Carlson on second. Arenado on at first with 2 down. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Grounded out his first time. There's a strike. First and second, 2 down. Bounce to the left side. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. Michaelis back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth.
Really nice sequence with a quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then up the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Swung on, belted. That one is back. Out of here. Worth the price of admission. It's his 6th home run of the season, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly over with the left shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Right side. Brings it in. And there are 2 down.
The center fielder, number 5.
Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Tommy Edman. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Colin Ray appears to be getting loose. Miley getting cranked up as well. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. This one chopped up the middle. Terang gets it to first, and they get Edman for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
1 for 2. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 2. 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 1
controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start. This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Next pitch misses way outside. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Left-hand hitter waits. Outside low, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Goldie batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
Kicks and deals. Tap to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. The 1-2. That one ripped right center field, and no one can get there. Donovan rounds second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 2-1. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. First pitch, and he just misses. And a foul ball. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Bowers ranging back. Say goodbye to that one. A 2-run shot, and they add on. It's 4-1.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Wilson Contreras now at the plate. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Hoskins, and Contreras is retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So 2 down now, and here is Dylan Carlson. And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
2 outs. Good eye right there. And another ball. Nolan Arenado to bat next. Two down, nobody on. And he walked him.
We'll just keep handing out gifts, bro. Are we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Aaron Ashby done for the night, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Colin Ray gets the ball now.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty to the plate. And now 2-0. And there's a ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And that's too high, ball 4.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Fought off foul. And the righty deals.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
1 ball.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Battling here as he fouls it away. One and 2 now. Center field. Mitchell gets under it. Nabs it. And that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back here at American Family Field, here's the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. And the pitch. Right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. This is Bryce Terang. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Just missed.
Well, these Brewers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And that's too high.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And the pitch. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1.
He's out.
On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
So digging in, Sal Frelick. That's in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Up now for Milwaukee, William Contreras.
1-1.
A little bit high. 1-0.
1-0.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. The Cardinals leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles. Great approach on a nice pitch. Dropped the barrel on it. Stayed on plane completely through the swing and drove it the other way. Kind of have to tip your cap if you're on the mound on that one.
First and third, 2 away. Willie Adames will hit next. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Slap the other way, foul. Next offering upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Frelick, the runner at third. Contreras at first. 2 out of the inning. And fouled off. Righty delivers. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. Ray, the tall righty, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. And first offering is fouled off. Outside. Movement in the bullpen. Obi Milner preparing to come on if needed. Peguero getting loose as well. Right-handed reliever. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. That misses the zone, and a full count now. And there's ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And here it comes. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one down the line. The throw to second. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now it's going to be Brendan Donovan. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0. The wind to kick the pitch. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Brewers 2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Bauers. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball, Goldie. He takes it on his own. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now back, first baseman, Reese.
Next for the Brewers, Reese Hoskins. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flatten it out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. And there are 2 outs.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In a 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Mitchell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That misses, and it's 1-2. The Cards trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Andrew Monasterio in the Milwaukee on deck circle. The pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Andrew Monasterio getting ready to hit. Monasterio having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. First offering, runner goes, pitching for a strike. Contreras throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball left side.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Brewers strand one, still down by a count of 4-2. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Late that time, it's strike 2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And the 0-2. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Nolan Gorman. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Down, bases empty. Swings and misses. 2 gone. And up next for St. Louis, Wilson Contreras. Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings. Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Out to short, Adames. Zips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Michaelis back to work. And that one is in for a strike. Movement to the bullpen for the Cardinals, Giovanni Gallegos getting loose out there. Romero also getting ready. Left-hand batter waits. Well struck, right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Miles Michaelis out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Zach Thompson.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And now Christian Yelich. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's in there, and it's 1-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
LLV. I remember him and Jack used to control the parties, and they would let us know when it was the right time to leave. LLM. I know.
Now the number 2 hitter, Sal Frelick. And there's a strike. The tying run at the plate. Close one doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. That one off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Tying run at the plate. Out to short. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it here 4-2. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Carlson. And he deals. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Frelick racing over to make the catch.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan.
Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Bounced up the middle. And they get Arenado for the out.
The right fielder, number 21. Lars.
2 outs,
Nootbaar.
base is empty. Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals, 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a base hit. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And here is Jordan Walker. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Bowers makes the play, and that'll do it. The Cards leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Giovanni Gallegos. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Willie Adames stands in. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. The pitch. This to center field. Carlson under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now the right fielder, Jake Bauers. He's already homered in this game. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The Redbirds up by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Left-hand hitter waits. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Well, not a whole lot behind that pitch. It's off speed, but it still stings. Getting hit by a fastball is a whole different story.
Man at first with 1 gone. Rhys Hoskins, the next to hit. That one the other way. Slings to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Brewers 2.
Going, yeah, we in goal mode. Going, yeah, we in goal mode.
Never going slow mo.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Tommy Edman. And a pitch. In the air, out towards right center. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Brendan Donovan digs in now. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one in the air center field. Mitchell gets under it. Hooks it away for the out.
now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
2 outs, base is empty. Paul Goldschmidt next up for the Cardinals. That one's in there, 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball still 0-2. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. 3.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Brewers 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Brian Helsley.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a pitch. Mitchell, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
3 balls, no strikes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. At the belt and fires. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Throws him with a backdoor slider.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
That's to third. Arenado sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Now you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
And first offering is fouled off. Helsley, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. The 0-1. That one missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next
Ball
offering upstairs. Tap back to the mound. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cardinals even this series up in a game apiece.
Well, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Let's move like nobody's watching. Till I make, till you make. Only one way to celebrate. Switch off, one option. Let's dance like nobody's watching. I saw you.